What's up, everyone? It's day 23 of phase 1 of the Live Hard program. I just finished my second workout of the day. It's 1:15 in the morning. I did 25 minutes. I did 20 push-ups every minute. And then for the last 20 minutes, I did 15 push-ups every minute with some jumping jacks and just some extra stuff in between. So I did that for the full 45 minutes. It said I burned like 500 calories. Today was a long day. And so this video is probably gonna be kind of short because it is late. I woke up this morning at 3:54. I finally heard my alarm. My alarm was set for 3:40, but I just didn't hear it. I didn't hit snooze like some people do, but I just didn't hear it. I got my Celtic sea salt, first Phorm amino acid hydration blend, drank that down, did 45 minutes on the Stairmaster. And then I was checking out of the place I was staying at, so I packed up my stuff. I did my 5-minute cold shower, and then I packed up and got my breakfast together, and then went to work. I left for work at 5, so I worked basically from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. was when I finally started heading home. I drove home 6 hours. I got home a little after midnight, but I stopped like once, so it took like 15 minutes to get gas and stuff. But anyways, got home. Still had my second workout to do, and that's the point of what this video is about. I could have done my 45-minute outdoor workout at work. There was plenty of time. I didn't have a lot going on. It would have been nothing to throw my backpack on with 40 pounds in it and walk around for 45 minutes. I usually do that as my workout anyways, and I could have did it. But I knew how much more difficult it was going to be to drive home and do all that and then work out now. I chose to do it that way because I know the reward's going to come. It's just stacking those wins and those bricks. You're building a whole house. You can't expect one brick to do the job. You have to keep stacking them and keep doing these things that are difficult. You could see things like every day in your life. Like, for example, this. There's always something that you can choose. And whenever you're doing the program, 75 hard or live hard or any of the phases, you get to the point where you're looking for that more difficult route because of the feeling that you get after. You get addicted to it. It's like a high, and you're always chasing it. So the more difficult it is, the more that you're going to feel proud of yourself. The self-confidence is going to be way higher. You're going to have belief in yourself. You're going to have discipline, and that's going to carry you through on those days when you don't have any motivation, because that's a lot of the days. And that's when you see people everybody else quits. Everybody else goes and sits on their phone and skips their workout, eats a cheat meal, and takes a break. Like everybody says, you should take a break. You work out enough. You already look good enough. No, losers talk like that. Fat people talk like that. You don't talk like that. You don't need a break. Your whole life's been a break. Your whole life's been a cheat meal. So realize that the more difficult route you choose, whether that's eating strictly what you're supposed to be eating, or following a strict routine, or following the program. And if you don't know all about the program, you can learn all about it on episode 208 on the Real AF podcast with Andy Frisella. You can get his book, The Book on Mental Toughness. In fact, I finished that book today, so I'm gonna start a new book tomorrow. If you wanna see what the book is. So this is the one I finished, kind of smeared because it was in my backpack. And this is the book I'm gonna start. If you've ever read it, I haven't. Looks good though. I don't know how many pages this one is though. This would be a good to read on 75 hard because it's like 700 pages. Let's see. This one's 694 pages. Yeah, I want to do 75 hard again and just do that. But anyways, I'm gonna try and hold myself to it. 10 pages a day at least. That's like 70 days. Anytime I started reading the Bible before, it's like, I don't know, it's weird. The way that it's all worded and the people's names and just the weird words. I don't know, I'd spent so much time like trying to figure out what each word meant, because you want to absorb what you're reading. And like, if you're reading this, you're gonna find a lot of things in it that catch your attention. And whenever you do see something that you like, you can highlight it, or there's a part in the back where you can write notes. If you have the 75 Hard app, each day you can check everything off, and there's a spot at the bottom you can make your own notes. I made a video every single day I've been doing this thing. What is this, 23? 2 more videos and I'll be at 100 for Live Hard videos since I started. And I'm probably just gonna keep doing them throughout the year. Phase 1 seems like it's probably, actually, never mind. Phase 3 looks like it's the hardest. Phase 2 is the same as 75 hard. It's just 30 days and it's just the 5 critical tasks. And phase 1 right now, it's basically 75 hard plus 3 added things in a 5-minute cold shower and 10 minutes of active visualization. But phase 3, it adds in like basically all of phase 1, and then you gotta do a random act of kindness and talk to a stranger every day for 30 days. And that's not something I'm good at or something I even want to do. But in order to complete the program, that's the last 30 days of the year. You start at 30 days from the start date of the 1-year anniversary of you starting 75 hard, and you finish. So if you mess up on any of the days, you just failed the year because you can't start over because of you would overlap your time. So it's gonna take some work, but I'm up for it because of everything that I've acquired and the mental toughness I've gained from just doing the program itself. So if you haven't decided to do it, you can listen to the podcast, you can get the book. You're probably not gonna get the book for a little while. It's on pre-order, pre-sale. It sells out every single time it gets more, and so you might as well just get on the list. But basically what I say every time is pick a diet and pick a workout. I mean a book and a workout too, whatever, and get started tomorrow. Quit waiting around. All the holidays are over with, unless you're waiting until after what you're just gonna show up at spring break all like hating the way you look. Might as well start now. If you start now, I don't know, spring break's in like 6 weeks if you even acknowledge spring break, but when it starts warming up, you want to look good. So get started. That's 75 days and you'll be a completely different person. And you see there's like several billion hashtags of 75 hard on TikTok alone. And then that's not even including all these other social media accounts. And there's hundreds of thousands, if not millions, probably not millions actually, but a lot of people have done the program successfully, and you see everything in them that you want to have in yourself. And it's not something that you don't have, you just have to build it up. It's just like working out and building a muscle. You have to keep just building it up. I don't want to get like my video taken down because I have a branded water in my video or something. They're weird. But anyways, yeah, the point of this video is just pick the harder path. You see me doing it. I consistently tell you to keep doing it and show you how I did it. It sucks working 12 hours a day or 13 hours a day and still trying to fit this in. You have to cut your sleep down, and you have to cut like any other stuff, like any downtime you would have, you're doing stuff for the program. You might have like an hour to like, I don't know, watch TV or something, but probably not. You're probably not even gonna want to. You get to the point where you're like, you're so focused on just getting better and better that just even looking at your phone and seeing other people just staring at their phones everywhere they go, it like grosses you out, or it grosses me out. Like I'll catch myself doing it. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't do it. I'll do it. But whenever I realize that's what I'm doing, I either get up and start doing something, and then sometimes I even get like, I almost want to, like, it makes me mad that I'm doing it. I'm falling for what everybody else is doing, and it makes me want to just throw my phone. So whenever you start realizing all the time you waste on stuff like that, like sitting on your phone and not going after your goals, or even if you're just sitting around and like gossiping and like talking crap about people, that's taking away from time that you could be getting better. And the energy that you put out is what you get back. So if you're going to put out negative energy towards people and about your life and about your goals, they're just going to be a lot harder to achieve. So try to see the good in everything and always acknowledge how far you came instead of looking at and getting overwhelmed with how far you have to go. Because as long as you keep working and stepping towards it, you're going to get there. But anyways, that's all I got. I'll be back tomorrow for day 24. I got to go to bed. Peace.